Sakuems! Welcome back on my channel. So hi and welcome. In this week's video I have a special announcement. So if you know me, you know that I've been doing coloring books and coloring pages, adult coloring pages for a few years now, and I am finally able to release a new set. So it's been out since last Wednesday for pre-orders. So now I'm doing a big announcement on YouTube and I want to show you how it looks. I will show you also some of the previews of my own artworks, basically based off of those designs, and walk you through the process of how I did everything and the theme behind every artwork, and show you basically like some time lapses of the process of coloring two of those. I think I have like the cover art, and I will also have a sneak peek of what I did on a stream. I will share with you the process of the cover art of one of the artworks and also the coloring scheme of the spell cat, like the cute bat cat that I've created, and so like some of the highlights, because the content itself, like the recording, the process of them was done for Patreon. Here in this video I'm just gonna show like a few snippets, you know, like 1 minute-ish of that, and maybe like a minute of the process for the cover artwork, because it was a long process. It's a really long project. So yeah, I hope you will find this interesting. What I'm going to do now is just share quickly the preview of the smaller version and explain tiny bit what you can get on my store, and then we're gonna jump into the time lapses so I can share more on my computer. You will gonna have like a better quality because this version is like a homemade printed version. Thank you so much for the support from my last video. I got some great feedback, and a lot of the comments that I received were really helpful actually, and I posted a lot of shorts content, and I have exciting projects for the future. I also have like a backlog of content for videos, so I'm all set and I can't really wait. I can't wait to get cracking and just put the hours in, because I am motivated to make this work, so hopefully it can. Anyways, long intro, but now let's just take a quick look at this, and then I will jump on my computer, record my screen so I can show you a better quality of each design and the story behind this set, and yeah, hopefully you will like that. So now let's just get a closer look at the set, and yeah, hopefully you will like it. We have like some of the spell books. We have like a magician-ish. There was supposed to be like a book of a necromancer, like a dark magician kind of, but she doesn't look that dark because it's me, and I can't do dark stuff. She also looks like Cara Delevingne, which is completely like random. I mixed so many different faces, and so yeah, this, I don't know why, but she does kind of look like her. We have this one, and I like the portrait, like the small set still looks nice at this size. You can still like do coloring, you're not like too stuck in the details. Even the small details are, you know, okay to work at this scale, which I was scared about. So this is also why I printed a small version. But yeah, we have also one inspired by Dia de los Muertos. This is called Novia Maldita, and I really like her. You know, I really did my best trying to express very specific symbols from the genre itself, you know, like the spell books, magicians. We have also another kind of fairy magician kind of looking girl, more on the white magic side. We have also some smart, simple ones, you know, just like a graphic kind of background with stars and nature, which I really like. We have one of my favorite, the spell cat. He's so cute. This is the baby. I like the fact that this is cute, but he is not like necessarily the nicest guy. You don't know. Sitting on a pile of books with all different symbols from like magical thing, you know, reading like this guy. And you will see the color scheme preparation for this. And we have also Crystal Warrior, which is an older artwork that I finished for a set supposed to be Eternal Magic, I think I called it, for like very specific symbols as well. But it's a bigger project that I want to work on, not just about magic per se, but also more along the lines of like artifacts and symbols from a bigger point of view, like from the universe kind of way. I don't know, just a bigger project. And so this one was part of that, but she didn't really fit that much, so I added this to this set, kind of like a space crystal guardian thing. There's multiple interpretations for this one, but I like her. We have the cover artwork, Irina, so gold, old school witch, you know, really like her. And yeah, I don't have a lot to say. I really like her. We have the demon, or death, if you want to call it. This is like one of the only demon looking character that I've ever done, and some people don't like it because it's different, but it's part of the set and it's supposed to be there. He's just the evil, right? So he has to be. And then we have some kid stuff, like some pumpkins, because why not? And I think there's the last one. Yeah. So let's take a look, just a closer look at how everything is looking. I've already showed all of those, but I just wanted to give like a proper version, at least a digital one with better lighting, you know, because this time of the month and time of the year, it's a bit hard to record any kind of video because I don't have any light. It's already dark and it's not even noon. But yeah, we have all of those 10 magical designs printed on thick paper, HD art. We have characters and patterns. This is the cover, and the back cover I will show you in a second. But yeah, this is like one of the promo picture that I did for my Etsy store. And we have also this, which is kind of like a revamp of the layout for the cover art that works best as a landscape. So we have all of those designs embedded in the cover, and if you'd like to read, you can just do that right now. Welcome to a fantasy dreamy world around witchcraft and magic. Discover 10 complex and rich designs to color with your tool of choice and imagination. Witches, demon, bat, cat, and pumpkins await you. Explore the magician's den, open spellbooks, and start traveling in this universe. Every artwork represents a strong magical symbol for a new adventure at each page. Bon voyage, and have fun. So this is how it's looking. I am really proud of the set. It's a small one, but this is a lot of work. This took me months to complete, so hopefully you will like it. I know I'm a bit late in the Halloween vibe, so that's why it's more around magical in a bigger sense, but there's a lot of artworks around witches and Halloween, so hopefully you will like it. And it's never too late to color some of the fall designs, and it's not winter yet, it's not Christmas yet, so that's why I'm releasing this now. Now I will jump into the process of working with the cover and all of the rest of the artworks that I already worked on, and hopefully you will find this interesting. So yeah, let's just take a look at the cover art. So let's start with the cover artwork called Irina. This design was done a couple months ago now already. When I thought about the project already this summer, I wanted to release a Halloween set for Patreon only. So I had in mind to do 5 designs. I used to do 5 line works from my Patreon page. I realized that that was a lot of work, way too much work, and because it takes me a long time to complete those. So I kind of planned that project back then so I can do like a Halloween release, and it turned out to be more of a fall release because, well, the schedule wasn't working with me. I was late on the content. I had some medical issues this summer, so I had to push back on all of those. But basically I work on the cover first for Patreon, so that's what you're seeing right now, just like a snippet of some of the process for this artwork that is not yet finished. So I've just added a couple of highlights, worked with markers, and I worked also with pencils. And if you'd like to see like the actual process, it's available on my Patreon page, but it's already too late because this was for people who pledged in October. But if you are interested, you can just send me a note for any of those projects. Right now, the cover artwork and the Hocus Pocus, like the White Magician, is also part of Patreon. Those were done on a stream. I believe that was 2 weeks ago. I for like an event on the Wednesday, and I worked also with markers and colored pencil, but that's the different paper. I'm trying right now to figure out the best less paper to combine markers and pencils to save me time in the way I'm rendering things. I'm trying things out. I also received some acrylic markers. I can't wait to make more artworks with those. I realized lately, especially with the cover art, that I don't have the energy to spend 10, 15, 13, 40 hours on an artwork. I'd like to have a more of a quick rendering. I like it to be very much organic and sketchy looking, and I really enjoy very clean shading is not the issue. I do like those as well, but I'm planning on making just like one a month or something, and the rest of my content will be more on the sketchy looking vibes, just to have bit more room to play with different projects. I like to switch things up. I like to change my angle, to change topic. The task of completing an artwork is really daunting if it's a big one with lots of details and it's a long process. I tend to kind of like flee from that, and I don't want to do it. But if it's one-on-one, like easy sketch, done, completed in 2 hours, and I have the finished artwork and also the video, all of those things, then I'm really happy with that, because it's just freeing my mind to try something else. Also, I spend a lot of my time creating content as it is, so recording the process, editing is a lot of work, and I want to be more active on social media on a regular basis, and then have maybe once a month a bit more of a complex project. Then that's okay. You know, if I spend like a lot of time on one artwork and then the rest is easier, then I'm all set, and I'm actually really happy with that. So Hocus Pocus, the project itself, is a long process yet. I already spent 2 hours on that. I really like how it turned out. I mean, the artworks themselves, the shading and the rendering is really nice. It's just a bit too much work, and because I'm doing that for Patreon and it's a monthly based subscription, I can't spend weeks on an artwork because people are expecting it. So yeah, those are just like some highlights. Again, if you'd like to see more of the process, you can just join on Patreon. I do those every month, and if you would like to see those specifically, you can just send me a note. Now for the next, like the last piece that I wanted to share on in this quick announcement video is the spell cat. I worked on a stream last Wednesday. We did together with people's suggestions some of the color scheme for this little guy, because I wanted to be cohesive. Like, I like when colors kind of respond to each other and have a limited color palette. I wanted like warmer tones. I wanted like a black cat with warm tones. And that they kind of look together, you know, the books are kind of like the same shade, they look well with like the pumpkins, and so I built the shading slightly, but I mainly built the color scheme. Shading in black is going to be such a pain, but I can't really see any kind of other color for the cat. And I didn't want to do like standard magician kind of vibe with like browns for the hat or anything. Someone suggested purple, and I tried that out, and I actually really like the purple tones. I don't know yet how I'm going to color this. This is just a color scheme, but it's going to save me so much time where I actually pick my colors, because I'm going to do some of the demo of the actual coloring will be done on the stream this Wednesday. Yeah, so this is how it looks so far, and I'm really happy with the result. And yeah, that's basically it. So again, if you'd like to support me, I will really appreciate that. You know how to do it. You can just subscribe, comment, share this video. You can check out Patreon or the store if you'd like to pre-order the new set. It's available physically on small and like large size, and you can also get the digital copy, like as always with my coloring set. So yeah, I will see you on Wednesday if you'd like to see me on the stream, and if not, I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week. Bye guys!